Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video. Hope you guys are all doing well. In today's video, I'm back on Path of Legends Ultimate Champion League pushing top ladder with 3.0 Xbow Cycle. It has been a few days since my last upload, but today I'm back with more of the usual. In the last video, I was able to push up to, I think it was 2442 medals and like top 300 or so. Since today's video, I'll be going for 2500 plus. Honestly, it's getting a bit more tricky. The meta is not looking amazing. I'm facing a fair amount of like minor poison, hog EQ, some golem pump, like quite a lot of golem pump actually. But yeah, into our first match against Enlight here. I'm not sure if that's an actual word or not, but we do see the Knight, Tombstone, Baby Dragon, so it's going to be Splashyard for our first matchup here. Gonna Ice Spirit to protect the Ice Wizard as we do get it. Nice, gonna Knight as well to tank, and I don't think he's back to his... Oh, he is back to Knight now. But I basically forced out a lot of elixir. You had to go Ice Wizard, Knight, and Poison, which is already 10 elixir, and the Tombstone as well, in fact. All the while, I'm almost back to another Xbow, so I think I could maybe get him right now. I'm not really back to my Evo Archers, and he is back to his Evo Knight the next time he plays a Knight, because he started with one, so he's already back to one, but I don't think he has anything in hand right now. Like, I think he has Barb Barrel, Baby Dragon, NATO, and Graveyard. Yeah, exactly. He didn't have any ground troops in cycle, so really good card cycle counting on my end, and that's going to get me about 1,000 damage. I do wish it was more, but it's fine. I'll go for my Archers for the Graveyard, Knight for the Baby Dragon, and Baby Dragon is going to be splashing the tower a little bit. No, it actually doesn't get any splashes on the tower. That's insane. At least I don't think it did, which is really lucky, because usually when they go Baby Dragon Graveyard like that, you go for a Knight to tank, it usually splashes the tower, and it's pretty annoying. But yeah, this guy is going to be back to his Evo Knight now, which is going to be a little bit annoying because obviously it's one of the best tanks against an Xbow, and if they have an Evo Knight in cycle, you can basically kiss your Xbow push goodbye. But I'll see what I can do. I'm also going to try and spell cycle him. Okay, he's doing a good job of placing his Tombstone in the anti-fireball placement. Some people don't know about that placement, and there's the Evo Knight. The reason I went for my high Tesla is because I didn't really want him to get any value with the Tombstone. I feel like going for a Tesla kind of does the same thing. Good protection of my Tesla as well. He is going to be back to a Graveyard, so yeah, he's going to go for that. I'm just like trying to bridge block as much as I can, and he could poison this if he wants. I'll probably try and punish that with an Xbow if he does. He does not though, so I don't really see why actually. I feel like that was a pretty good poison, but I'll go for an Xbow in the right, but I'm going to go for one in the middle because I do want to get these Archers in the picture if I can. I'm going to fireball the Tombstone because he made the mistake of placing it within fireball range of the left side tower. And I'll go for my Tesla to snipe this Baby Dragon real quick. Might get a Baby Expo lock in the right. I think I am. So that's going to be pretty nice. Maybe like 300-400 damage coming in, which means I can switch to the right lane to start pressuring. And so the reason I'm doing this, guys, it's a pretty common trend against Graveyard. You do want to be switching lanes. I'm going to log. I didn't exactly react to the Barb Barrel in time. I'll just fireball all of this. If he doesn't get something down in time for the Expo, it is going to lock onto the tower. Yeah, he does not get anything down. I'll Ice Spirit to predict something. Okay, goes for the NATO. That's fine. We are actually in the damage lead in the right now. But yeah, as I was saying, guys, the reason I'm doing that lane swap is because you know the rule of not giving spell value on your weak side tower, and that applies to Expos as well, of course. I don't really want him to be able to go for a poison on my Expo and weak side tower, so that's why I'm switching up. And this is the beauty of playing split lane against Graveyard, and right now it's actually going in full effect, because I'm basically in the damage lead in both lanes, and I have about the same amount of damage in both lanes, which means I'm at liberty to go in any lane I want. And he does go for a pretty bad poison. I mean, it's a decent poison considering it's getting tower damage, but now I have an Evo Archer counter pushing. I don't know if he can survive this, honestly. Log all of that. That's going to lock, and no, it's... Oh, yes, it is. Yeah, that's good game then. He's not back to his poison right away. Okay, I missed the catch on the Barb Barrel, but still. I'll let this go. I mean, it is literally over. Like, that's going to be a pretty easy defense. And I just have to get 2 fireballs on his tower. I don't know the exact spell values of level 15 cards. I think it's something like 300 something and like 85 or so for the log. I know like 2 of both will be enough, but I'm just going to focus on this full defense first because there's no need to rush. You know, at the end of the day, you have to have a lot of patience as an Expo player anyway, so what's another 30 seconds if you're just going to secure the win? Okay, now it goes for really aggressive Graveyard Poison, at which point I can pretty much just take the spell cycle. Yeah, I believe that is going to be Fireball log, but I just want to make sure I defend this first because that Evo Knight is going to be tanking for quite a long time. Yeah, now this should be a good game. I think this does enough. Yeah, 71. Log definitely does enough, so that's going to be a nice win. Against Graveyard, I think it's a pretty good matchup for us, because Evo Archers put in work. especially if they don't have little prints, but it can be annoying because it's not like a hard counter for us. If they know what they're doing, they can outplay and get some really good defenses, but that's going to be a nice first win for top 500 in the world, 2-4-7-1. Alright guys, so another game against Marva and Clan Wi-Fi Ware Inc. Reminds me of, I don't know if you guys play Nintendo games, but I love this game so much called Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on the Nintendo Switch. It reminds me of WarioWare Inc. from that game. I think it's a map. Yeah, I just love playing that game, so that's what the clan reminded me of. He's playing Princess Wallbreakers Log, so looking like Logbait, of course, but not sure what variant exactly, because he does have Wallbreakers, which is a bit unconventional. I'll go for my Skeletons Archers for this Goblin Barrel, not Graveyard, because I don't have my Login Cycle, and it looks like it might be non-big spell Logbait, like usually if I see Wallbreakers, it's usually like, you know, Evo Barbs, maybe Rascals or something in there. I do have to log. My cycle is so awkward right now. I could go for Tesla to save my log, but then I'd just be wasting so much elixir. And I'll go for the Tesla right now, in case he goes for like a pre-log with his Wallbreakers or something. Skeletons do full counter Wallbreakers, by the way, guys, so you can opt to, you know, do that, but yeah, okay, gonna go Archers, Skeletons, and I have to Fireball all of that. That is a ton of spam, but we were able to survive. No Knight hits as well, that's very nice. On another note, if you guys do enjoy the videos, please make sure to like and subscribe. I am on my way to, my next milestone is 33,333, I think it's going to be a pretty nice number. I'm at like 32k right now, so we hit it a few days ago, so progress has been, you know, slow but steady, just making good growth. Okay, I'm going to have to log this, unfortunately. I could have actually Ice Spirited, but I kind of had a blank for a second there. Knight might get a counter push, no it does not, okay. And this is looking bad because he might make my hand really awkward. Like, I have to go for my Evo Archers even though I don't want to here. He does go for a pretty aggressive log, so I think I can counter push with these Archers though. So let me go in right now. And oh no, they both go in the right. That is really bad. And LP is going to shut them down, Xbow down entirely. But he is low in elixir. I don't think he has a login cycle, so I'll go for a nice counter push here. Yeah, look at that damage pouring in. Oh my god. I get like, I don't know how many hits that was. Maybe like 7 Evo Archer hits. All Archers in the middle to predict a Princess at the bridge. We don't get one, but still, we got all our damage back, so that's all that really matters. I don't know why, guys, but there's like a thing where Archers, after they counter push, when I like place them in the middle, they all go into the same lane for some reason, and I don't know what's up with that, but it's a bit annoying. He does have the Rascals, as I suspected. All these like weird bait decks do have Rascals in there. But, yeah, this is honestly a decent matchup for me, guys. The only thing is that you can see he has so much spam in his deck. You know, he has an Evo Knight, I think. He has Rascals, he has Wallbreakers, and a ton of, like, spell bait. So if I log the barrel, he can just get away with Wallbreakers or, like, say, Knight Goblin Gang on my Xbow. He also has Little Prince, which, of course, is, like, one of the best counters to Xbow in the game. It's actually kind of ridiculous how good of a counter it is. I'm thinking of what to do here, because I really want to log in the right, but I can't. Oh my god, see, he's literally just spamming the entire bridge with his entire hand. But Evo Archers put in work on defense. That is very clutch. I will take a fair amount of damage back, but I'll go for my Xbow now. Decent counter push, and he is gonna have his Evo Knight at the ready. I'm gonna log on the Wallbreakers plus Princess, and that should be a pretty decent value log. But yeah, as I said in the last match against Enlight, if they have an Evo Knight in cycle, you can basically kiss your Xbow push goodbye. That's not really going to go anywhere. Pretty much perfect defense on the barrel, I believe. Oh, nice log. I was not sure if I should log, but thankfully he played into it with the Princess Bridge. I do have to ignore that Wallbreaker, I think, and oh, nice, it doesn't get a hit. That's really clutch. Yeah, so as I was saying, guys, this matchup, like, these kind of decks, I don't really face them very often, but I see them a fair amount. Like, you know, every season there's going to be a couple people playing a bait deck like this, and they don't have a big spell, which means, in theory, you should win as an Xbow player, but the in-practice part comes into play, where you can't ever break through their stuff. And, oh my god, no, that was meant to be Evo Archers. What? That was like the worst misclick. Oh no. I literally logged nothing, and now I might be screwed. Okay, I'm alive, but that was terrible. Oh my god. What I was saying was, yeah, on paper you might win, but, you can still never really break through yourself. So what it's really going to come down to, as you can see right now, he's going to easily defend this, like, no sweat off his brow. I'll try and defend this Xbow, actually, but I'm pretty confident he won't take any damage. Yeah, Evo Knight comes down. I'm just going to defensive Xbow now. So all that to say, you do have to spell cycle in a matchup like this. Like, you basically have to get fireballs on the tower, and I'm basically just going for the spell cycle game right now. Nice log value, hitting a lot of stuff, and that should keep the Xbow alive as well. Yep, very nice. Just going to fireball that. Ice Bit for the spears. Knight as well. I hope I don't take too much damage there. Yeah, I'm fine. I just need one more firewall on tower to secure it. I don't really want to log the tower. I think he missed my tower with that log. Oh my god. But yeah, I think we are chilling. I'm just gonna log and then knight for the princess because he might princess bridge. Yup, nice. And we get some Evo Archer hits in the right anyway, so we are fine. He was spamming a bit too much. But yeah, basically, guys, in that kind of matchup, you have to play pretty defensively and just make sure you don't fall behind too much in damage and just get a fireball at the last second in overtime. Alright guys, found a game against Malbo. Oh, speaking of Logbait, I know this guy. I don't really like playing against him. He plays like Logbait, like classic Logbait, with Inferno Tower Rocket, but he has double spirits. He has Fire Spirit and Ice Spirit, I believe. So that annoys me because he has a really fast cycle, of course. I forgot what he replaced for the second spirit, I think. Wait, what was it actually? I'm not sure. Because I'm pretty sure he has like a gang in here too. I don't know what he replaced, I'm going to be honest. Evo Skeles as well. Yeah, so he replaced the gang with Skeles. And he has a second spirit. I don't know what... I forgot what that's in place of. I'm pretty sure he has a princess in here. There's the eye tower, as I suspected. And there's the princess bridge again. This is so annoying, honestly. I really hate Logbait players when they play like this. Like, just princess bridge spam over and over. It's ridiculous. And I'm going to have to eat that fire spirit, which really sucks. But I just have to. And wow, he's up 1,000 already. That's ridiculous. But he kind of got me with that spam. Like, they can get you with this annoying spam in a single elixir. I didn't really have the right cycle for that fire spirit, unfortunately. I'm just going to fireball tower, to be honest. I don't have a better play here. I need to get my damage back, and eventually Logbait does end up being a spell cycle game regardless, so I think that's fine. Wait, am I tripping? Yeah, no, he does have the double. Oh, he has an E-Spirit, okay, instead of Ice Spirit, but there's the Spirit spam. I'll Knight to match the Princess. I have my Evo Archers in cycle. He has his Evo Skeles in cycle next time he plays the Evo Skeles. I think that Princess is going to hit my Knight, so I'm going to Ice Spirit to make sure it doesn't splash the tower, because I had a feeling it was actually going to hit the Knight plus tower preemptively. I'll go for my Evo Archers right now, and I can go in the right, or in the left rather. Should be a pretty decent counter push with the... Wow, again I got screwed over, like what? Okay, anyway, he goes for the Rocket, which is fine, and he's probably just going to like log these Archers. Okay, he does go for the E-Spirit. I get 2 hits on the tower, which isn't bad, but I don't really want to be going same lane as this guy. But yeah, that's what I meant, guys. I went Archers the middle, and they both went to the right. That's like, I don't know if that's a glitch or intentional, but it's a bit unfortunate. Anyway, good Knight, catching the Princess at the bridge. You eventually have to start catching those, because you are going to lose the game if you just let them get away with that. I'm going to go in the left. He does have to respond to everything. I have a feeling he's not going to Rocket, guys, because, yeah, he does go for the eye tower. I'll Knight to block, and Archers as well. So I knew he was not going to be able to go Rocket, because number one, he had to defend the a right side push, the Knight Archers, and number two, he already went for a barrel, so he was already down a bit of elixir. Gonna Expo again in the right. Again, I have a feeling he's not gonna Rocket this one, because he already has a Princess on the Expo. Yep, there it is, good catch. Gonna Knight as well. Evo Archers, and that should melt the eye tower, and then I can go for an Expo in the left once this dies, actually. So I'll Ice Spirit, and then I'll Expo left immediately, because I need to keep the pressure up. Well, actually, I'm getting a lot of damage in the right. I don't actually need to Expo anymore, because I basically won off that lock. Like, I'm up 1,000 now. That's insane. I'll go in the right. Like, I was thinking of, you know, keeping up the pressure, because I had a feeling he was going to keep spamming. I'm going to have to log this back. Okay, good play on his end. Now I'm in a bit of trouble, because he can go barrel at the bridge, or like Knight barrel or something. Yeah, Fire Spirit. I'm going to Ice Spirit up high. Okay, honestly, that was a bit scuffed, but I actually survived. But maybe I should have gone Knight higher and Ice Spirit lower. I don't know. But I did prevent all damage, which is good. Now he's going to outcycle me. Yup, there it is. I'm going to go for my Archer Skeles again. So this trick is pretty common in the Logbait matchup. Archer Skeletons to full defend a barrel, and it comes with the beauty of cycling to your Evo Archers even faster now that we have the Evo Archers in the Expo deck. So that's pretty clutch. Going to Ice Spirit down low. Knight for the Princess. This is a bit scuffed because he's definitely going to defend the Princess, but I mean, I didn't really have a better play without leaking, so yeah, going to log. I'll go in again. Evo Archers. He does have the Evo Skeles, which are going to protect the Princess, but I believe the Princess will die now. Yes, and we forced out the eye tower, which is good. I basically just have to prevent him from ever going for a rocket. Oh wow, I was hoping that Archer would help with that lower Goblin, but it's fine. I'll go in the left. He might predict me to go in the right. I also want to prevent him from getting any kind of rocket value on the Knight plus Archer. Good Knight to block the eye tower. We actually might get a lock in the left, but I'm actually going to go in the right now. This is what I was talking about, guys. Overwhelming them with pressure. Gonna Archers as well. Okay, now he can just rocket, but I want him to rocket, so he can't rocket my tower. And now I'm going to Tesla to predict the princess. Even if we don't get it off, it's all good, because I'm basically just preventing as much damage to my tower as possible. I'm really glad I actually won this match. Well, at least I think I did. Okay, that's a pretty good play right there. It's getting a bit scary. Now I'm going to Ice Spirit to retarget the princess, hopefully. I do have to log, actually, and then I'll just Fireball the next barrel. Well, actually, I'll just Fireball tower. I know I just went against what I was saying, but I had a feeling he was not going to be able to block much. So, yeah, going to Ice Spirit and just have to catch any princesses at the bridge, and then the game is pretty much over. So, nice win against Mabo. This guy's a pretty good player. He only plays this deck exclusively, so I don't know what he replaced for that other card, by the way. Does he not have a login here? Like, he has double spirits, Evo Skeles. I don't know, man, but we do get a nice win against him, which is a clutch 2 bait games in a row, pretty much, and that's almost going to be 25. Yeah, 4 for 4 in the world, very nice number, close to 555, but let's keep the push going. Alright guys, so in a game against Censor, and I am kind of fighting for my life, because I'm like going win-loss, and this is where I know ladder's starting to get more tricky, because it's getting closer to the end of the season now, close to the final week, and people are just getting higher, you know, like good players are getting higher, people are actually starting to push. We see a baby dragon, I'm gonna archers for it in a bit. I just want to go low so that it can't splash everything. And he goes for a NATO, but oh, I got really lucky that the baby dragon stalled for a second. I'm going to Xbow in the left immediately, because if he goes Golem to tank, I'll get some nice counter push value on the right. I'm going to Ice Spirit as well. He does get forced to go Barb Barrel, which means he can't block the Xbow with the Barb Barrel, and that might be a good game right there, guys, because I'm going to get a huge lock on the left, like an absolutely huge lock. And I'll Tesla for the baby dragon, good reaction time on my end. Tesla does full counter a baby dragon on an Xbow, as you can see. Hopefully the bat doesn't mess that up. Yeah, it doesn't, so goes for a NATO. I'll go for the archers at the bridge, I think, because actually I'll go for an Xbow. I was going to go archers, but I realized he can't actually golem in time if I go Xbow. I'm going to Xbow in the middle, because if he goes Night Witch, it'll have to walk up, as you can see. The bats will spawn onto the Xbow, but the Night Witch herself will have to walk, and so we are going to get a baby Xbow lock about 400 more, and that's a perfect single elixir punish. So that was just me knowing elixir counting. He was not back to golem in terms of not being back to 8 elixir, and knowing his cycle, I knew he had, like, you know, probably lightning. I think most golem players these days run lightning in a deck like this, either golem pump or if they have Night Witch, usually lightning, maybe arrows, but he has a Barb Barrel, so he's not going to be playing arrows, I don't think. We see the Ice Whiz. I will actually just take that Fireball, to be honest. That's a free Fireball, if I've ever seen one. And the game is pretty much over. Now that's going to be like 3 Fireballs, or more likely 2 Fireballs and a bunch of logs. And I believe I'm actually back to my Evo Archers. Now he lets the Archer get a hit as well, so that's literally just going to be 2 Fireballs and 1 log. All I have to do is defend this Golem push, which should not be too difficult. So let's see what we can do. We do see the Baby Dragon coming down as well. Night Witch going to have to get an Evo Archers in this as soon as possible, and then I'll just take the Fireball as well. Why not? Does go for a good NATO, attempting to kill the Evo Archers, but I'm ready, gonna protect them with the Knight, and he's again in trouble. He can go for another Golem. He's definitely up Elixir right now. Ice Whiz instead. Okay, yeah, that's not really gonna do the trick at all. Just gonna take the log, and again, that's just gonna be 2 Fireballs. I could low-key Fireball that Golem right now just for fun, because I'm definitely going to be able to take the tower, but I just want to play it super safe and show you guys how to defend this right now. Oh, I think I will take that Fireball on the Night Witch, though. It's a bit aggressive, but I was just talking about Fireballing a Golem, right? So what could be anything is better than that, basically. Evo Barbs? Okay, he was waiting for the Evo Barbs the whole time, I guess. We aren't going to see a Lightning. I'm fairly certain he's playing Lightning, just not really using it. So I'll just take the Fireball. Evo Archer's low. Now that NATO's out of cycle, and that's pretty much a picture-perfect game against Golem. If you can, guys, try and punish them in single. The reason I punish is because he messed up the NATO, and he had to respond to the Night Archers in the right. I also added pressure with the Ice Spirit, so Xbow on the left went crazy because he had to waste a Barb Barrel, and that's a very nice win against Golem. 2-4-9-3, 1 of 25 again. Alright, guys, so in a game against Legend Digest. I'm not sure if that's meant to be like Legend Digest or Legend Digest, I don't know, but let's see what he's going to be running here. Going to log, and let's see, log is going to be pretty much any cycle deck. Okay, goes for a miner in the top right corner. That means he knows I'm not playing Xbow, or he knows I'm not playing Tornado. He knows I'm playing 3.0 Xbow Cycle. I mean, people do know me, they know what I'm playing, but that's still not a great sign. Gonna take the Fireball on the bomb tower, and I'm instantly going in the right lane, guys, because this is looking like Miner Poison. And yeah, it is going to be Miner Poison because we see the log, not the Barb Barrel, so Miner Loon is ruled out. And against Miner Poison, you never ever want to go same lane as them. That's like one of the most key principles I can give you in this matchup. So we see a Knight as well, Evo Knight. I think this should full counter everything. Let's see if he goes for the LP ability or not. That's going to be interesting to take a look at, and he does. So I'll Ice Spirit to reset the LP, and then I'll Knight as well. I don't really have a choice, actually, but that'll full counter everything. I could Xbow, but he's going to be able to defend it super easily, so I don't really see too much of a point. I'll just log cycle back. We do clip the goblins, but due to their stagger, some of them survive, unfortunately. Or that Knight might have gotten some decent counter push value. I believe that is going to be out of Fireball range in the right, but I'm honestly still going to take the Fireball in the left, just because... Remember what I talked about in the Splashyard matchup, where being flexible and going both lanes can be very helpful later on? Well, I believe that also applies to Minor Poison, to be honest, because you are probably going to... If they know what they're doing, if they're a good player, they're going to eventually switch to your lane, and then you don't want to be going the same lane anymore. So you do have to be able to switch in this matchup too. Gonna Ice Spirit Knight for the Minor. Bad Minor. I think he should have gone Minor in the back, because since he goes Minor up front, I can just go Knight for everything, and that's going to full defend. He does go for a good log, but I don't think he's going to go ability. Oh, he does. Oh, that's a good ability. I'm actually going to Tesla, because I don't want to waste my Evo Archers. It might be a bit of an aggressive play, or a bit of an over expenditure, you could say, but I just don't want to waste my Evo Archers, to be honest. And I will take the Fireball against my better judgment, because it is going to put us in the lead in both lanes, to be honest, but I just know it's not going to be too great. Oh, Skeletons after the log finishes clipping, and then just log back, and I kind of want to go in, but I think he's back to his Evo Knight now, so I kind of don't as well. Let's see, he's probably going to protect that with an Evo Knight. Yes, he is. I'll just split and go for my Knight to protect my Tesla. He does go for the poison, so I could go in the right, because that Evo Knight should be all taken care of. Definitely is. Goes for the Minor Bomb Tower. Yeah, that's going to full defend everything. Unfortunately, as you can see, guys, it is so easy for them to defend Xbow pushes. It's not even funny. I'll go Archers in the middle. He might go ability. No, he does not, so we're fine. This is kind of a joke. Like, this matchup is really bad, and he hasn't gone delivery yet. I believe he's playing a delivery, but he doesn't even need to. Like, it's just kind of a joke. And I do want to go Fireball on that again, but like, I guess I will. But I just don't feel good about it, because, I mean, I'm getting damage in a lane that doesn't matter, but at the same time, what do I do against a bomb tower like that? I could go in, but it's just going to give him value as well. I do catch the LP on the Xbow, but as you can see, Guardian is such a hard counter to Xbow as well. Good Skeletons to target off, though. I'll log in the left, maybe get a baby Xbow lock? No, gets a good bomb tower. That was well played, because usually how I beat, like, worse players is those small HP Xbow locks do add up. Like, he went for a bomb tower, right? But, if he didn't go for that, then I would have gotten maybe 500 damage. I'm going to go in again, and I'll give the Goblin laugh, because I'm honestly kind of tilted. Like, it's matchups like these that I just keep losing to, and I can't do anything about. And I kind of want to save my Evo Archers right now, because... Oh, he messes up the bomb tower, though. Unfortunately, the Ice Spirit of mine does let it splash the Xbow, but still, at least he messed it up. I'll Knight up high. He's probably just going to go ability, though, but might as well just take the LP out. And I'll go in again, because that bomb tower is once more not in range. We're going to have to mount a good comeback in triple here against Minor. So let's see if I can do it. Going to Fireball that. Does get the Evo Knight down. I'm basically going to try and Fireball the tower as often as I can, while also trying to save Ice Spirit for most Minors, and basically prevent him from getting much Minor damage on my tower. I'll go for another Xbow once this one dies, and it does die. And I'll Tesla, actually, I do have to Tesla, even though I think it's in range of the LP. No, it's not. Oh, wow. And he goes Minor and Log in the right, so that's perfect for me. I'm going to Archers for the LP, and then I think I'll just Fireball. Well, I can't really Fireball hitting the tower, but Ice Spirit to take the LP's targeting. Fireball tower, and Ice Spirit does retarget the Minor. I'll go high Archers, Log as well. He does have to Log, I think, which means he can't Log tower. I have to get 2 Fireballs. He can only get 1 poison, guys. Wait, I think he messed up, because he was so focused on defending, he forgot to poison my tower. So I just have to catch this next Minor. Gonna Ice Spirit, Archers for it, Skeletons, and then just Fireball tower. Yeah, he messed up. Oh my god, guys. Wait, how did I get that other damage? I'm so surprised I got even more damage, but basically, even if I didn't get however that damage came through, I would have won with my game plan, which was pressure to force stuff out in the opposite lane, Fireball the tower, and then catch every single Minor with the Ice Spirit. So that was super well played by me. Good comeback again. That's a really bad matchup, so I'm proud of that. That's going to be breaking 25 again. Top 400 in the world, so pretty nice stuff. 373. I will take it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.